Hello there, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. For those of you who are new, my name's Boomy, and thank you for watching, my lovelies. Now, today, guys, we're going to be watching a video all about the Great Smoky Mountains. So, outside of all of the beautiful landscapes and the trails, what else is there to do in the Smoky Mountains? Am I right in thinking, isn't Dollywood not too far from the Smoky Mountains? I could be way off, but if it is, I'd definitely class that as something to do there. I'd love to go to Dollywood. So the Smoky Mountains, they look absolutely beautiful. Now, I've got to ask, you know what I'm like? I have about 20 odd questions every video. But what gives, oh, I've got Bento grunting away here. Calm down, you. What gives the Smoky Mountains that characteristic beautiful blue mist, the blue smoke? What is it? What is it that gives the mountain that lovely, that beautiful smoke? What is it? Is it? I have no idea what it is actually. Let me know in the comments if you wouldn't mind, guys. If you can answer that for me, that would be amazing. Thank you. One of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. I don't know off the top of my head how old this mountain range is, but I know it's one of the older ones. And a weird fact, I don't even know, not so much. I don't actually know where I've heard this. Am I right in thinking that there is a species of firefly that is local to the Misty Mountains? Now, for a lot of Americans, it might seem daft that I'm asking about fireflies, but we don't have them. I've never seen one. And being the big fan I am of Disney's The Princess and the Frog, Ray, she's a firefly. She's one of the main characters. I'm quite taken with them. I love the idea. I've always loved the idea of these cute little light up bugs. In my head, they look like LED lights, little Christmas lights. They might not be that bright, but yeah, I've always wanted to see one. So is there a type of firefly that is native to this mountain range? Weird question. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I'm sure there's more to do here than to look at the beautiful scenery, the beautiful landscapes, and the trails. So let's see what else there is to do in the Smoky Mountains. So this video has been requested by one of my wonderful patrons. This is from Missy. Thank you so much, my lovely. Now, guys, if you are in, it's been a long day. Guys, if you're enjoying these reactions, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. If you're interested, guys, I have a Buy Me a Coffee account. That link is over here. And if you would like to help support my channel any further, I have a Patreon account. And if you want to check that out at all, that link is in the description below there.
Picture this. Misty blue ridges stretching as far as the eye can see. Thundering waterfalls hidden deep in ancient forests. Black bears wandering through wildflower meadows. And over 850 miles of trails.
How could I
just
not
waiting
mention
to be explored.
wildlife?
Welcome to Great Smoky Mountains National Park, the most visited national park in all of America.
Oh, is it?
Welcoming over 12 million visitors every single year. And once you see what's inside, you'll understand exactly why this magical place captures the hearts of everyone who visits.
Now, I remember reading or seeing in a video rather a while ago that this national park is free. The entrance into the park is free. Maybe it's not everywhere, but I remember seeing that it's free. Might that also contribute to the fact that it is the most visited national park in the US, besides the outstanding beauty, of course, but it also helps if there's no admission fee.
Today, we're counting down the top 15 must-do experiences that will transform your visit into the adventure of a lifetime. From iconic peaks and hidden waterfalls to wildlife encounters and historic landmarks, we've got everything you need to plan the ultimate Smoky Mountain getaway. So grab your hiking boots, pack your camera, and let's dive right in.
This might make a handful of you cringe, maybe, or at least be very disappointed in me to learn that I don't possess a pair of hiking boots. I'm not a big walker. I know. It's on the to-do list. I plan to get more into hiking and walking, especially it is very terrible for me to admit to this because I live in Wales and there are so many natural beauty spots. There's so many beautiful, beautiful places to go on hikes and walking around here. I'm just lazy. But no, I actually don't possess a pair of hiking boots.
And if you love discovering incredible destinations around the world, make sure to hit that subscribe button before we get started.
Oh, it got very loud then.
Number 1. Drive the Cades Cove Loop. First up is the absolute crown jewel of the Smokies, Cades Cove. This 11-mile one-way loop winds through a stunning valley surrounded by mountains on all sides. And it's hands down the best place in the entire park to spot wildlife.
Oh.
Think white-tailed deer grazing peacefully, wild turkeys strutting across the road,
Wild turkeys.
and the famous black bears that call this region home.
Oh,
In fact,
that is so cute.
the Smokies have one of the densest black bear populations in the country.
Oh.
Along the way, you'll also pass beautifully preserved 1800s log cabins.
Oh, they look lovely. Now, not living in the US, my memory's a bit rusty, guys. I have got a memory like a goldfish. Black bears aren't necessarily the most dangerous of bears. You've got to warn me, and you'll have to warn me about 10 times because when I do eventually get round to visiting the US, I'm going to end up trying to pet or feed a bear. So you have to let me know. Keep reminding me which is the one you definitely don't want to go anywhere near. Grizzly bear, brown bears, they're the dangerous ones. Would the brown bears be open to a sandwich?
Churches, and a working grist mill. Arrive at sunrise for the best wildlife viewing and to beat the crowds. On Wednesdays from May through September, the loop closes to vehicles until 10 a.m., making it perfect for biking the entire route in peace. Number 2, stand on top of Clingman's Dome. Next, prepare to literally stand on top of the Smokies. Clingman's Dome is the highest point in the entire park, soaring to an incredible 6,643 feet above sea level. A steep but paved half-mile trail leads you up to an iconic observation tower with jaw-dropping 360-degree views.
I bet that gets
On a clear day,
busy.
you can see over 100 miles in every direction, spanning 7 different states. It's especially stunning at sunrise or sunset, when the mountains take on that signature smoky blue glow that gives the park its name.
Lovely.
Bring layers though, because temperatures up here can be 10 to 20 degrees cooler than down in the valleys.
10 to 20 degrees cooler. Oh my gosh. Definitely
Number
bring a
3,
jacket.
hike the Alum Cave Trail. Now let's hit the trails. The Alum Cave Trail is a 4.4-mile round trip, absolutely packed with incredible geological features. You'll pass through Arch Rock, a natural stone tunnel carved over thousands of years, climb to Inspiration Point with sweeping mountain vistas, and finally reach the massive Alum Cave Bluffs, a huge concave cliff face that towers above you.
We don't need an explanation for why this is called Inspiration Point. It's probably inspired many a poem or a landscape.
Feeling ambitious? You can continue another 2.7 miles to the summit of Mount LeConte, one of the most famous and beloved peaks in the entire park. It's challenging, rewarding, and absolutely unforgettable.
Look how lush it is.
Number 4, chase waterfalls at Laurel Falls.
Yes, I've heard
You
of Laurel
simply
Falls.
cannot visit the Smokies without chasing at least one stunning waterfall. The Laurel Falls Trail is a 2.6-mile round trip leading to a breathtaking 80-foot cascade
That's not too
split
bad,
into
is it?
upper and lower sections, with a walking bridge crossing right between them. The trail is paved and accessible for most hikers, making it one of the most popular hikes in the park. Try to go early in the morning to enjoy the falls without the crowds and capture some truly magical photos to remember your trip. Number 5,
Waterfalls.
cruise
Magical.
Newfound Gap Road. If hiking isn't your thing, then driving Newfound Gap Road is an absolute must. This 33-mile scenic route bisects the entire park, connecting Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to Cherokee, North Carolina. As you climb in elevation, you'll experience a remarkable change in ecosystems, the equivalent of driving from Georgia to Maine in terms of plant and animal life.
Oh, wow.
Stop at Newfound Gap Overlook, sitting right on the state border at 5,046 feet, where President Franklin D. Roosevelt officially dedicated the park back in 1940. The panoramic views from here stretch endlessly across rolling mountain ridges and are absolutely worth every minute of the drive.
How can you not feel so alive looking out at these mountains? I'm looking at it through a screen and it almost makes me quite emotional. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Number 6. Explore Roaring Fork, Motor Nature Trail. For another iconic scenic drive with a completely different vibe, head to the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. This 5.5-mile, one-way loop is just minutes from downtown Gatlinburg, but feels like stepping into another world entirely. The narrow, winding road takes you through old-growth forest, past rushing mountain streams, and beautifully preserved historic cabins from the early settlers. Make sure to stop at Grotto Falls,
Cool.
the only waterfall in the Smokies that you can actually walk behind.
Ooh.
Just note this road is closed in winter and isn't suitable for RVs, trailers, or buses due to its narrow nature. Number 7. Witness the Synchronous fireflies.
The fireflies!
Here's something...
Oh, yay! I'm so glad you mentioned the fireflies. That makes my earlier question a little bit less random. Oh, I don't know where I saw it. I don't know what video or where I read it about. Is it like a species of firefly that only lives here?
Truly magical that most visitors don't even know about.
Or is it just that they're
For just 2
synchronized?
weeks each year, usually in late May or early June, thousands of synchronous fireflies in the Elkmont area put on a dazzling light show, unlike anything you've ever seen, all flashing in perfect unison across the dark forest. It's one of only a handful of places in the entire world where this rare phenomenon occurs naturally.
Gosh.
The park runs a lottery system for vehicle access during peak viewing nights, so you'll need to plan well ahead to witness this unforgettable wonder.
I don't know whether it's necessarily just a common sight. I know fireflies aren't everywhere in the US, but I think they are absolutely miraculous, aren't they? I think they are absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to see them, even if there's some poor little buggers in a jar that some kid has collected. I would love to see them. I think they're absolutely magical.
Number 8.
Fireflies
Spot
in a
elk
waterfall
in Cataloochee Valley. While Cades Cove gets most of the attention, the Cataloochee Valley on the North Carolina side is the absolute best place to spot majestic elk. These massive, beautiful animals were successfully reintroduced to the park back in 2001 and have thrived ever since, with herds now numbering over 200. Early morning and evening are prime viewing times when they gather in the open fields to graze peacefully.
Gosh, they look very
The valley
mighty,
also
don't
features
they?
beautifully preserved historic buildings, including old churches and schoolhouses, and is far less crowded than other popular areas of the park. Number 9. Climb to Andrews Bald.
Oh, we got a little video there of some elk, and we had some wild geese as well. Wild geese, they're not wild geese, they're wild turkeys. Why is it geese? And we had the mist in the background. Oh my gosh.
For one of the most rewarding hikes in the entire park, head to Andrews Bald. This 3.6-mile round trip starts near the Clingman's Dome parking area and leads to a stunning grassy meadow with wide open mountain views in every direction. At 5,920 feet, it's the highest grassy bald in the park and offers a completely unique landscape compared to the surrounding forests. It's especially gorgeous in June, when the flame azaleas and rhododendrons burst into vibrant bloom,
Aren't they
painting the meadow in
beautiful?
brilliant colors. Number 10.
That'd be lovely.
Visit the Oconaluftee Visitor Center and Mountain Farm Museum. Step back in time at the Oconaluftee
museum.
Visitor Center on the North Carolina side of the park. Right next door, you'll find the Mountain Farm Museum, an open-air collection of historic log buildings gathered from across the Smokies. Wander through an authentic 1900s farmstead, complete with a barn, smokehouse, blacksmith shop, and original cabins.
Oh, that would be fun.
It's one of the best places to experience the rich Appalachian heritage that defines this entire region, and admission is completely free. Number 11.
Again, free admission?
Hike to Rainbow Falls. Rainbow Falls is one of the most
Falls.
iconic waterfalls in the entire park, and for very good reason. This 5.4-mile round-trip hike leads to an impressive 80-foot waterfall, the tallest single-drop waterfall in the Smokies. On sunny afternoons, mist from the falls creates a stunning rainbow effect, which is exactly how it earned its memorable name. The trail is moderately challenging with a steady climb, but the reward at the end is absolutely worth every step you take. Number 12.
There's something even more stunning about waterfalls when you see, not just an image, like a video, but it's all in slow motion. I love them.
Enjoy the view from Morton Overlook. If you want to experience one of the most famous sunset spots in the entire park, head to Morton Overlook. Located right along Newfound Gap Road, this overlook frames the mountains perfectly through a V-shaped valley below. As the sun sets, the sky lights up in shades of orange, pink, and purple, with the smoky mist rolling gently through the ridges.
That actually makes your heart sing, doesn't it? I think it's a very human thing to be drawn to kind of these sites. And I know I say it a lot, but it is that reminder that we're so small in relation to nature. And, you know, we're quite insignificant, really. And nature has its own plans and it's got this beautiful, it's just a force of nature. But it's that reminder that, you know, we are much smaller than nature. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's I wouldn't say reassuring, but it's not a negative thing, is it? It's not a negative reminder, but it's lovely.
It's an
Gorgeous.
absolute photographer's paradise and one of the most picture-perfect spots you'll ever witness in
Oh,
nature.
look at that.
Number
Oh, it's
13.
amazing.
Explore the Appalachian Trail. Did you know the famous Appalachian Trail runs right through the Smokies? About 71 miles of this legendary 2,190-mile trail cuts through the park, including some of its most scenic and beautiful stretches. You don't have to be a through hiker to enjoy it either. Even a short out-and-back hike from Newfound Gap or Clingman's Dome lets you experience this iconic trail firsthand and proudly say you've walked a piece of American hiking history.
Oh,
Number
I would love to be able to say that.
14. Discover Abrams Falls. Located right off the Cades Cove loop, Abrams Falls is another absolute must-see waterfall.
So many of these waterfalls.
The 5-mile round-trip hike takes you through a beautiful pine and hemlock forest, following the rushing Abrams Creek the entire way. While the falls are only about 20 feet tall, they're incredibly powerful, with a massive volume of water crashing dramatically into a large, deep pool below. It's one of the most photographed spots in the park and a favorite among waterfall lovers. Number 15. Explore Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Finally, don't overlook the charming gateway towns just outside the park boundaries. Gatlinburg sits right at the main entrance and offers attractions like the famous Space Needle Observation Tower and Skylift Park, with its stunning sky bridge that stretches across a deep mountain valley. A short drive away, Pigeon Forge is home to Dollywood, one of the most beloved theme parks in America, complete with thrilling rides, live entertainment, and authentic Appalachian culture. These vibrant towns make the perfect base for your Smoky Mountain adventure, with tons of dining and accommodation options. And there you have it, the top 15 things you absolutely need to do when visiting Great Smoky Mountains National Park. From iconic peaks and roaring waterfalls to historic landmarks and incredible wildlife encounters, this magical park truly has something for everyone who visits. And the best part of all, entrance to the park is completely free, making it one of the most accessible natural treasures in the entire country. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with anyone planning a trip to the Smokies, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing travel itineraries from incredible destinations around the world. Drop a comment below and let us know which of these activities you're most excited to try, or share your own favorite Smoky Mountain memory with our community. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Keep dreaming. That's nice.
Picture this.
Well, what can you say? It's a holiday in itself, isn't it, really? You're not too far away from Dollywood. I'd happily spend like 2 weeks in Dollywood. So what more could you ask for? You've got these beautiful, beautiful trails, amazing scenery, so many waterfalls. I can't believe how many of those hotspots were waterfalls. Was there like 5 out of 15? And they look so beautiful, like heartbreakingly beautiful. It's so lush. And you've got that beautiful smoke. I need to see some more pictures, I think, of the Smokies. Did you call them the Smokies? That is absolutely stunning. The Great Smoky Mountains, guys. Thank you so much to Misty for requesting this, my lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very jealous. It's absolutely stunning. It's quite high up on my must-visit bucket list. Absolutely. What about the food outside of Dollywood? Very good places, amazing places for food. Being a foodie, my brain does go to food. It's not long before I start thinking, what's for dinner? It's absolutely beautiful. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.